Yes.
Tell us about crocodiles.
So crocodiles, we're skipping forward a little bit with crocodiles. So crocodiles, of course, are not native to Britain. So until recently, when we have things like zoos, most people wouldn't have ever encountered a crocodile.
Yeah.
Even certain types of snake in Britain, the largest snake is not huge. I'm sure you would probably scream and jump in the air if you saw one in the wild, but they're not, compared to snakes in general, they're not massive.
Yeah.
But what we see happen in the kind of medieval period, a bit later in the medieval period, is people, wealthy people, start importing exotic creatures to Britain, and particularly the royalty. So
Yeah.
Tower of London famously had a menagerie, and the menagerie had kind of creatures from all over the world, one of which was crocodiles. And at the same time, especially in Essex, where we are, in the medieval period, the later medieval period, we have a lot of stories of dragons. There is a huge wealth of stories of dragons. And what we're starting to wonder now, and we know of some accounts where this did happen, is what would happen if a crocodile or a python or something like that were to escape from captivity in, whether it's the Tower of London or somewhere else. We know a crocodile did not escape, but was apparently flushed out in a storm once, but managed to get out, and then ended up in a village in Essex in the 1400s.
Wow.
What would those people believe that thing was? They wouldn't think, well, that's a crocodile.
Yeah.
Or even they wouldn't think that's a big snake necessarily.
Yeah.
They would think, I've heard stories of these giant lizard-like creatures that breathe fire. Perhaps it's a dragon.
Right.
And so some of the stories that we have in Essex, one in particular, Wormingford, if you go to the church, there's quite a lot of churches actually associated with these legends.